Hello, this is a flip through of Cinderella, illustrated by Fabianna Attanasio. The covers are, I'd say they're matte, but they're smooth. And they're colorable with alcohol markers. It's too slippery for pencils to color on. And we open it up. We have big French flaps, which open up into a joined picture, and that's colorable as well. And so is the inside of the flaps. This is a standard published books. The publisher is White Star Kids. Start with the copyright information and then onto the title page, which are both fully colorable. Then we start off with a portrait picture, and all her books follow this format. And then comes a abbreviation of the original story, and that takes up 6 pages. And along the edges of the story, which is in Italian in this edition, the Italian edition is the only one currently available at this time, February 2020. The paper is white, the ink is black, and the paper is a nice quality. It's at the thin end of medium. It's probably just, I would say it's just it's a bit better than Creative Haven paper. It's a sewn binding, which I have not cracked yet, but if you do crack the binding, the book will lay flat. Fabianna's illustrations often include colored black sections. Not all of her pictures do that, but many of them do incorporate some like that. Her work is Zen doodly. She does quite a few Zen doodles in her book, but not all. Here we have a silhouette that has been Zen doodled inside, and the whole picture is that way. Well, here we have a picture that has no Zen doodles in it. There are no frames in this book unless they are intended as part of the illustration, and so the coloring goes straight off the page into infinity. We also have single image pictures, scenery, double page spreads. There are a lot of double page spreads in her books. There are also single pages. Here's an example of a frame included in the picture. I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet, but since it is a sewn binding, it is not perforated. Don't think you'd want to take the pictures out of here anyway, since the majority of them are double page spreads. We have black backgrounds along with the white backgrounds. Remember, this book will lay flat once you've smoothed out the spine. Lovely illustrations. She's a popular illustrator. Story is told in order, so just by looking at the pictures one can retell the story. Would make a nice storybook for a child once it's finished. One could discuss the pictures as you go along telling the story, since most of us know the story by heart. And we come to the last page, which is usually the same portrait as is at the beginning, and the ending is the same with the French flaps. Inside is colorable. Each book includes a large poster. I think these are about 3 feet by 2 feet. I'm currently working on the Pinocchio one, so I have not completed one yet to see what they look like. And finally, this is Cinderella, illustrated by Fabianna Attanasio.